Hello, today I'm making my favorite cookies that my children just love called Monster Cookies. So follow along. I've already started and I put in the butter and the chocolate chips, the eggs, and the M&Ms. And so we're just getting started, and this is where I have started by making half a batch on this recipe today. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and add half a pound of brown sugar to the mixture. They call these monster cookies because it makes so many of them, and I've halved the recipe. So we got the brown sugar. We're adding 2 cups of white sugar. Okay, now we're adding 1.5 pounds of peanut butter, and I have chosen Jif. I love Jif. So we're adding the peanut butter now. Okay, now we need 4 teaspoons of soda. So we want to get 1, 2, 3, and believe it or not, this recipe has no flour. This is the fun thing about it. No flour at all. There's 4. Okay, now we've got to get the oatmeal. Okay, now we're going to add 9 cups of oatmeal. And you just really make sure it's even off. There's 1. Okay, I'm going to need 2 hands, so I'm going to go ahead and add the oatmeal, and we'll see how this goes. That's 9 cups of oatmeal. Okay, there we have the 9 cups of oatmeal. So that is everything. I believe we have everything added. I'm just going to double check. Here's the recipe. Now again, I've halved this. So we got 1 dozen eggs, 1 pound butter, brown sugar, peanut butter, sugar, oatmeal, vanilla. I forgot the vanilla. Chocolate chips, soda, and M&Ms. Okay, I better go get the vanilla. Let's see where I got this stored out here. All right, vanilla. Okay, we're good. We got vanilla. And it takes for 1 tablespoon, so I need half. Okay, we're adding the vanilla. Half a tablespoon. Okay, now the fun part, the stirring, and this takes some time. I know the Amish families would, when they would make this, they would make it in their sink. So they would clean out a spot in their sink. Oh gosh, there's my brown sugar, got a big chunk. Not good. I'll have to break that up. And they would, use their hands, which I'm going to do because I think that it works so much better. I'm going to take off my ring. I don't want to get oatmeal in my diamond. Off my ring. Okay, and then this is where I can easily break up any chunks need to be broken up in the brown sugar. Get the lumps out and work it. And you are going to want to lick your fingers. But I'm not kidding you. This is really messy and gooey, but oh my God, this is to die for. Okay, we'll check back. Okay, here we go. So you can see that I got it all stirred up, and I've already started to put them on the cookie sheet. I wanted to give you something that I always use, and I've always used an ice cream scoop. And the reason I like to use an ice cream scoop is because then they're all about the same size. So I used to have an ice cream scoop that I squeezed, but I can't seem to find it today. So I'm using this one. But what I do is I just, put it in an ice cream scoop, and then this situation, I shake it out, because I only have 1 hand. And then my point is, then you drop it on the sheet, and that's how nice they look. And so we're just going to go ahead and line them all up. Okay, so now we just flatten each one just a little bit, press it down a little bit, each one, without sticking, and just to help them form a little bit. We've got a few different sizes here, and you don't need to grease them. You don't need to grease your pan either. So you just go ahead and do that, and then we'll put it in the oven. Okay, so now we're just going to go ahead and put it in the 350 oven. And we will wait 10 minutes. Okay, so you can see they're getting there. We're going to let them, they're kind of gooey. We're going to let them bake a little bit longer. Okay, I've got some of the cookies that are done, and I'm letting them cool on my dining room table. And then I've got my bags ready for my kids. I've got one bag for each kid, and then I'm going to get them ready to take to our celebration tomorrow. The trick I've learned with making these cookies over the years is to let them sit for a few minutes on the sheet and let them cool and continue to bake while they sit on the sheet, because it's really easy to burn these cookies and to take them out too soon as well. So we're getting there. We have a little bit of batter left and a few more cookies to go. Okay, that was the last of the batch. So we got all the cookies done, and we're just getting the rest of them set up. I like to cool my cookies on my table. So that's it in a nutshell. So thank you everybody for joining me, and I look forward to hearing about your monster cookies. So be sure and leave me a comment and let me know what you think about this recipe. Thank you.